they had pie sellers, pickpockets, and they were selling these penny dreadfuls, these documents, the programmes for people to watch. Anyway, in 1843, 3 guys, you know we were in the murder room, did you see those 3 death's heads?
Yeah,
yeah, they're like the death masks, are they?
They're death masks of 3 guys that were hanged on the top left-hand side of the gatehouse. It was 3 years after the railways had come to Derbyshire, and they ran special trains throughout Derbyshire. 40,000 people turned up to watch them hang.
What?
And they all hung at the same on the same day.
They all hang together, 1, 2, 3, on the gallows at the top of the building. Right. Then they carried them back down into the dead room at the bottom here, made plaster casts of their faces for phrenologists to study, because they thought it was how many bumps you got on your head as to whether you got murderous tendencies or not. It's absolutely
Oh yeah, I've heard about reading heads.
Yeah, it was discredited, totally discredited. But yeah, and then the first person hanged, stepped out through that doorway, was a guy called John Leadham, and he was hanged for bestiality. Oh yeah, yucky. It was a sheep. It's true what they say about Derby County. Full of sheep shaggers, you think. So it's true. Sounds a good one to have someone from Nottingham on a ghost walk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know it was true about Derby County. Yeah.
No.
Anyway, let's go in and have a look, shall we? Because it's haunted.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're here for.
Right.
So
Holly's from.
Yes.
It's the Hobbit people.
The Hobbit people.
Yes.
Yes.
yay. Mind you, people don't realise ghosts come out even in the light.
It's actually a lot wider in here than you
can't
think.
believe it. I know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like the TARDIS, isn't it? It's very deceptive in size.
You know, you were on about earlier about hung until dead.
Yes, oh yes.
I actually saw something only yesterday that I come across this. It was on TikTok, and it was a woman who got hung, and about, I think it was 20 minutes later she came back to life.
Yeah.
And then they changed the ruling to say that they would have to be hung until they were dead.
That's correct. But the problem was, and this is where, right, Derby was famous not only for Frankenstein, but also for the dissection of the brain in Derby. Because they believed, well they didn't believe, it was correct, that a criminal they referred to them as having a thick bull neck and an incredible sense of self-preservation. And if they hang them in the winter, when hypothermia sets in, they believe that even after half an hour they could still be alive.
What?
And some were. And there are quite a few cases of hanged people, murderers, being actually killed by the surgeon, breaking the Hippocratic Oath by killing them with a scalpel.
Whoa.
And there's a famous case in Lancaster of a young Scotsman, a soldier called Mackenzie, a 19-year-old soldier, and he got in a fight outside a pub, and he stabbed the bloke in the throat, killed him, and he was hanged, and then obviously he was going to be publicly dissected. And they took him to surgeons. They got a surgeon's hall in Lancaster, and they laid him on the table, and the surgeon was called away for an emergency, and they left him on the table, and then 20 minutes later the surgeon came back into the dissecting room, and Mr. Mackenzie was sat bolt upright on the table begging for mercy.
Whoa.
The surgeon picked up a wooden mallet and smacked him on the head and killed him because he wanted the body for dissecting purpose, but breaking the Hippocratic Oath, doing the executioner's job. And again, when they cut into them, sometimes they were still alive, they were killing them, breaking the Hippocratic Oath. It's incredible what went on. Bonkers. So down here, guys, as the procession comes to the condemned cell, with the padre, the vicar or whatever, reading your burial service while you're still alive. And you come in here, and this is the last place you prayed with the vicar or the priest or whatever, down below in what they call the dead room, down here, before going up those steps and waiting for you up there's the hangman.
What? Oh, wow.
And then after you were dead, they brought you back down here and made the plaster cast of your face in this room here. It was known as the dead room. And for many years, this was a Greyhound Stadium, Derby Greyhound Stadium, and they used to see a dark, shadowy figure in that corner. Door, I mean, it wasn't like this, it was decorated and what have you. And they used to see, but they used to live with it. The girls who ever worked in here, this office or whatever, apparently they lived with it, and it would appear, they said it didn't have features, and it was just this dark, shadowy figure, and it wouldn't sort of be there and gone. They said it would be there for a few moments. And in the end, I mean, first of all, they'd sort of get up and run, but after a time, it used to happen so often, they just got used to it, carried on. Because again, didn't do anything to them.
Yeah. Most don't. Yeah. Some just appear and people just run away. It's like, exactly. You should stop and watch.
Of course we're frightened. I understand that. Of course we don't understand it. Yeah. That's another of my phrases. Don't fear what you don't understand.
Yeah.
But we do. So, and then you were taken up there into the drop room and prepared for the execution. Shall we?
Can we go on?
Of course you can go on.
Right, I've got to stop this then.
Started slow strangulation.
Oh.
Taking, as I say, anything up to 20 minutes, sometimes half an hour.
No, that's a bit creepy.
Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, well, he's got the white cap over his face that they pulled over your face before they hanged you.
So those are the three same death masks?
These are Bonsall, Bland and Hume. They're their death masks. I mean, he looks quite happy considering they just strangled him to death up there on the roof.
Jesus.
Don't you think?
Yeah, they have told you.
You can see his hair up and everything. His kiss curl.
You had a wisp.
Yeah, yeah. These are not the originals.
Oh.
The originals I found, got back in Scotland Yard's Black Museum.
Oh.
Oh.
And they shouldn't be there, they should be here.
No, yeah, they should be here. Why has Scotland Yard got them then?
I had them for a year in that glass case there, with a rope that was actually used. That rope there hanged a guy in front of this building, and it's on display it was on display. And anyway, then after a year, they said, well, we'll have them back now. So
why?
Before they got them back.
Yeah, so a history for them.
Yeah,
It's tough though, because it belongs here though.
Metropolitan Police, not Derby Police, so it shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So I made plaster casts of their plaster casts before they got them back.
Oh, well, cool.
They didn't know that, by the
Yeah,
way.
that's fine.
It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, tough titty.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we basically the only ghostly things that's happened. Right, behind you guys. That's Dick Thorley. That's the last bloke that stepped through that doorway. The last person publicly executed. That's a photograph, and that's the drawing of him in court. Good likeness, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, quite surprising. And he's supposed to haunt the place. And there's only two things ever happened to me in here. One was the door slammed itself shut when I was painting this. Painting this, would you believe? Yeah. And then I was doing a séance one night, and we were going to do night vigil here.
Yeah.
And I got people in a circle, and well, it was actually not this board, that board. This
Sorry.
one. Sorry. And at the time, it had got that on it.
Oh, fudge.
That was on it.
Ah.
And funnily enough, it's Dick Thorley. Yeah, exactly. And it was here. It didn't fall down, it flew. That's where the nail was, and it was there. And I'm stood here, and if there is spirit with us now, because I always, we only come here in respect for you, we have no fear. I hope you have no fear for us, but if you could do something to let us know, That.
Wow.
That's why it's not on there anymore. It's impossible.
That is heavy as well.
Yeah, because you think if it come off.
Oh, the nail's fallen off.
Yeah, it goes straight down, yeah.
It can't do what it did.
I just stood on the
Tell you what, but talk about fear. I was first downstairs and everybody else followed me. and I did say, we're supposed to be ghost hunters. Rejoice, what a fantastic thing to happen. Was it Dick Thorley? It seems a bit strange that it was his picture that was up there.
True.
That was fantastic. That really was bloody good in here. And then all this stuff in here is all from... Basically what happened was we did a dig and we found the execution. Because after no more public executions, they hanged you in a shed with a drop, 12-foot drop underneath it. And when we dug it out, we found, well, we filled 7 plastic bin bags full of prison documents.
What?
Dumped in 1929 when they demolished it.
Whoa.
And it's got all the names and next of kin and everything on them. Absolutely incredible. We filled 2 buckets full of keys from Derby Gael, all dumped. And still got, this one's still got its brass tab on it, set of keys number 5. And that's a prison cell. That's the prison cell key. I was giving these away to the builders, like nobody's business. And I haven't got many left, actually.
That's no flipping good.
All these documents that came out, but this one, this was good. This is,
Oh.
I hereby certify that I have this day examined registration number 126 and find him capable of undergoing several descriptions of punishments as specified below. Blah, 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 blah. He is fit for restraint of handcuffs, leg chains or cross irons, body belt and canvas dress. Description of punishment: cat o' nine tails, unfit, birch rod, unfit. Signed by the medical officer. All dumped, all dumped. It was my own time team. It was absolutely incredible.
You're getting dusted on.
Yeah.
Britain's actually.
So that's why you've got dandruff.
And we found hundreds and hundreds of glass slides from the photo shed that was next door, but there's nothing on them. Mugshots. They've still got its label on it, but there's nothing there.
Nothing on it.
There's absolutely nothing left at all.
Wow.
Which is a real shame. And
Yeah.
then the first person to be hanged. Look, that's a truss.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a form of punishment? Yeah.
No, I don't think it's for inguinal hernias.
Oh.
I actually had a bloke, an NHS bloke, said, yeah, it's not unlike what we have now. I said, you're joking. Apparently, yeah. And what? That was in there. Psychometry. Yeah, it's the butcher's meat cleaver, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I presume. I'm not
Yes.
sure, I don't know. And what else is there?
Like a child in a sweetie
this
shop.
Where is it? This is when we did the dig. That's the drop room that we found. The execution, they dropped it through there. And that's some of the stuff, all the stuff as we were digging it out from inside.
Sorry, Simon.
All right.
And I'm just like, ooh.
And some of the documents. And here, a letter. This is the original, written by William Pugh in 1896 before they hanged him. He was the first person hanged in that drop.
Wow.
Dear friend, I now take the pleasure in writing the... Look at this quality of his writing.
It's nice.
I now take the pleasure in writing these few lines to you, hoping to find you in the best of health and strength, that it leaves me very well at present, but I shall be happier when I have overcome this cruel death, which is before me. It will be hard work for a minute or two, but when my eyes is closed in death, there will be one beside me, waiting to take my soul into everlasting life. And then it goes on and then degenerates, as most letters do.
Yeah, they do over time, yeah.
Oh, come to the Lord, who forgives and forgets. There dark be the fortune on earth that belies you. There's a bright home above where the sun never sets. God be with you all till we meet again. Farewell, farewell, all of you. From an affectionate and fellow workman, William Pugh. Yeah, that's the original letter.
And that was dated when?
Now you just go.
1896.
Right.
First man hanged in that drop, in the shed. Yeah, incredible, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Very
As far as
impressive.
I know, he's not here. The only one I think's here is Dick Thorley, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
But you put the pictures there. Oh no, hang on. Turn. There's other pictures right behind you, Simon.
Oh, and that's a very poor, which is better, that one or that one. I'm not sure. That's probably better.
Yeah, that one's nice.
That's taken from a very poor glass slide. So
Wow.
Look at the kids.
Yeah.
Family day out.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
the best.
Oh, goodness.
Hey?
Just
Incredible.
like, oh yeah, let's go and watch somebody.
Let's go and watch. Put the kids on Dad's shoulders so they can get a better view.
Jeez.
Do you think that it might have been a sort of form of deterrent? You know, this
That
is
was the whole idea.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, yes it was. So was the gibbet cage.
Yeah.
Hanging you up from it was supposedly a deterrent.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Did it fudge?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so, not to be honest with you. But, you know, oh, and so the plaster casts, that's how they did it. That's a hanged man having a plaster cast made of his face.
It's weird that, isn't it? Doing the death masks.
Yeah.
So,
That's the woman that whose throat he cut. I don't know how they managed to get a picture of her.
I know it looks a bit evil actually, doesn't she?
What time
That's
was it?
Eliza Morrow.
5:10.
Oh, you were meant to win live.
I know.
Don't know whether you want to do anything in here, guys, or whether you want to go, because the tower is better. I thought when I took this over that being the place of death, that this would be haunted badly. I don't think it is.
But why would you go back to the place you... Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No. No, you wouldn't.
I would say you could get an images, recordings of your death.
Yeah.
But I don't see why anybody would come back.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
To where you suffered.
No.
You
And it
go
wasn't
back
even in
to
here.
your home
The only
or-
thing that could be in here is the emotion. Can you imagine the fear when you stood there? No, that's your last view on this earth.
Right, let's go and look at this tower,
Tower's
please.
great, yeah.
Yeah. Now be careful going down the stairs.
Yeah, backwards is a good idea. He dug them up in 1929.
So they're all laid out.
They were all laid out at right angles with gravestones, would you believe?
Right.
And they dug them up and took them to a cemetery in Derby.
Right.
But when we did the dig on that drop room, we found leg bones down there.
So
Wow.
You're saying about when they were obviously hung,
Yes.
and they didn't get proper burial because of obviously the crime that they committed.
Yeah, yeah.
When they were dug up from here and then reburied, was that consecrated, unconsecrated?
This was unconsecrated ground.
Yeah, but would they have gone to...
And where they go to Nottingham Road Cemetery,
Yeah.
that's a very good question. Whether that part where they were buried was consecrated, I don't know. You see, the same thing applies, you see. That being laid to rest is fair enough, but they also expected to remain at rest.
Yeah, instead of getting the bodies moved.
That's why there are so many haunted sites where there's disturbed ground.
Yes.
Even Amityville, I mean, I don't know whether it's true or not, but if it is, well whether it is or it isn't, the properties and that house is on a North American burial site.
Yes.
In, Native Americans, and they dug them up, and being America, they probably just...
Didn't think there was anything good about them, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that, but so disturbed ground does make a difference.
Yep.
Yeah, it's this all this being laid to rest meant so much to people. I suppose it still does now, or does it? I don't know. See, even to this day in Southern Ireland, there are only 2 crematoriums.
Really? Which, what, all of Ireland, like southern and northern, or
I'm
just...
not sure about northern because obviously it's slightly different, isn't it? Because
Yes.
They're British, isn't it?
Yeah.
And partly Protestant, although there are more Catholics.
Yes, there is,
But
yeah.
but certainly in Southern Ireland there's only 2 crematoria. And the reason is it's back to the same old.
Ah.
You know, the body has to be whole on burial.
Somebody found the horn for the car. and,
Come on.
and Richard's losing the combination of the lock with the keys.
You wait till you see this. You just wait till you see this.
Oh wow. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No. Whoa.
These were built to protect the jail against attack. Because in 1831, the Reform Bill rights were chucked out the House of Lords, giving you and me the right to vote. And there were huge riots, and they rioted up here and laid siege to this jail. And shots were fired from up above, and people were killed in the crowd. And then 3 years later, they built these 2 Martello towers with slits all the way around them, as you'll see when you go up, for them to fire muskets at people if they were attacking the jail. It was like a fort.
Yeah, I could see it.
But that is magic, isn't it? And in here, this little room in here,
This little room here.
Uh-oh.
was the armoury where they kept the muskets. So if you want to have a look as you go by, and we'll go up and have a look at the top. Yeah.
We're all ready for walking up a load of stairs.
Spiral staircases.
Why are you asking me? You're the one that bloody struggled.
Coming down, I struggled. Spiral staircase. No.
Yeah. Oh, God, no, my house might fit. Not.
Well, oh, Richard, how wide is it?
Oh, cheeky cow.
No, with a mind good it is.
See her butt. Right, dong. Oh, my fudge.
I do.
Jackie will stop filming because she's got to climb them. Up. So I'm
Spent 11,000 quid on. That's put a roof back on it. There was no roof, it was rotting. There was 14 tons of pigeon muck in here, which they had to get clear, and at least we preserved it. And I thought that the drop room would be more haunted than here, because nothing happened here. It's a tower. It wasn't used. It wasn't used. Nobody attacked it or anything like that. So I can't see any reason on earth why it would be haunted. Was my take on it. How wrong I was. The stuff that goes. Have you done stuff here, Phil? Or not? Yeah. I don't know. You see, two things. Number one, the number of lighthouses that are haunted around the planet. Because again, why would a lighthouse be haunted?
true.
Who lived? What happened? Did the lighthouse keeper fall down and break his neck? Possibly.
Not surprised with all them stairs.
How many people fell down and broke their neck in houses?
Yes.
So there's no difference. But it's. I think it's towers. I believe act like a beacon. And it's a stone tower, and it's back to my theories about stone and energy coming out of stone and blah blah blah. And I think that it's a possibility because basically the graveyard's there, that side, and this side is where the drop room was. So you've got death that side, burials this side, and executions, and it's a possibly a beacon. Because other than that, I don't see why anybody, unless one of the builders fell down and broke his neck, or one of the guards broke his neck.
Could have done.
There's no reason for a haunting particularly. But the thing is that it ceased to be a prison in 1916, and from 1916 to 1918 it became a military detention centre. And right, we switch the lights out, and we'll do it in a minute, and we send you back down the stairs and put you all in those alcoves.
Oh,
switch
cool.
the lights off, and something comes past people, and it's darker than the darkness. I still can't quite get my head around this. It's darker than the darkness, but it never comes to the top. It stops at the last alcove and never comes any farther. People have seen it standing up here, can see it. And we've had 3 mediums from different paranormal groups, admittedly, that don't know each other, that have all picked up a young lad that joined the army during the First World War, underage, and went over to France and ran away. And was caught, sent back to England, and imprisoned here at the military detention centre, and court-martialed and shot for cowardice. Up against, well, when I say up against the wall, I've got no proof of that at all. But, and he says he's still here because he ain't no coward, and he can't leave until he gets a pardon.
Oh.
Now, when we started the dig, and we had some guys, I invited them to come along when we were doing the dig here with metal detectors. They found all sorts of stuff, military buttons, a Derby jail button here, and one of the guys found 3 bullets, not bullets, cartridge cases, 303 cartridge cases, about 20 yards from the wall. Now, why would, and they've been fired. Now, I don't see what, if they were going to execute someone, you'd execute them up against the wall where the graveyard was.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, up against the wall.
Yeah.
And there's 3 bullets. He didn't find 12 bullets, but he did dig up 3. And when he showed them to me, the first thing I did was, because every bullet has a date on it.
Yeah.
On the rim. And all 3 of them are dated 1916. Now, if they'd been dated 1897, they'd have been okay. But if they'd been dated 1919, they wouldn't have been okay. But they are correct. They are.
Yeah,
So
right.
all it does back to me with my history behind the ghost, if you know what I mean. It's a possibility that he was shot because the 303 bullets been found, fired. I don't know, but he's supposed to haunt this place.
Unless they think well, you say about strange theory, could you think that would be because he was literally on the run and he was hiding? Like he might think this was some sort of like hiding space?
Well, it's possible, yeah. So, what I suggest now is if you want to, get each of you into an alcove.
Yeah.
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 You don't want to do that?
Hell yeah.
Literally,
Yeah, but Phil knows the place.
and go
Don't
get my
forget.
bottle off and I'll be back.
I'm going to switch the light. I'm going to switch the lights out when you're in place.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
just want to see what happens because, to be honest with you, on the events that we've done here, nearly every time something's happened. Tonight might be.
Right, is there enough alcoves for us to all fit?
Yeah. How many? Hang on. There's 1, 2. We've only got 6 alcoves.
Okay, who's stepping out?
I'll step out.
You sure?
Yeah.
What? Seriously?
I'll step out.
What are you going to do? You're going to stand up here or
We stand up
follow?
here and watch because I'm coming back up here.
Okay.
So follow me down and position. I'm afraid you have to do a.
Go for it. Ooh.
Okay, now we're in pitch black.
I'm just going to close the door, Phil. You won't be able to get out for a minute.
Okay, there's supposed to be a spirit that comes and walks past
Bloody
us.
Nora, hang on, I can't even see where am I?
Don't know.
Oh,
This is me going by the way.
It's alright,
That's me.
I've got you. We've done this a few times then, Richard.
This is me,
Yeah.
not the spirit. Well,
So, unfortunately, you won't be able to see me because I'm pitch black. What's apparently there is a spirit that walks past
I
us.
am joking.
Fudge.
You're alright there. You can just see his outline going up the step.
Can you hear me, Phil?
Happy me. How you want?
We've got Phil down in a room downstairs. Jackie's right next to me if you can't see her, but she's...
you need to keep your gob shut.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry!
Be quiet, pass it on. Pass it on
And then
downstairs, be
if
quiet.
you do see something, if the young man that still haunts this tower, young sir, if you're around tonight, I say good evening to you. We think we know you quite well by now. We don't mean you any harm. We're a group of enthusiasts that will be very pleased if you could do something for us. If you could do what you do so often and just come up the stairs.
Can I hear it all?
There's
Yes.
nothing to stop you coming all the way upstairs tonight. You know me by now, and you do it so often. Please come up. Because what I want to do one day, if we possibly can, is trying to get a pardon for all of you young men that died or that were executed during the First World War. Because none of you were cowards. If you are here, young sir, and you want to show yourself, just come up the stairs past these people. Let us know that you're here, young man.
Is it a common thing that you get a really cold spot on the top step?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm freezing.
no, it's alright, I just nearly fell.
You're a spanner lady.
No, it went really funny.
a word of a lie, I'm cold. I'm not lying. Can anybody else feel a breeze? Really, I'm being honest.
No.
You can't feel nothing.
No.
And it's hot up the stairs.
I'm sweating here.
It's my arms. My right arm on the top shoulder, it's freezing.
Right, shh.
That's outside.
Yes, it is.
Anybody see anything, sense anything?
No.
Just cold on the right side.
I'm not seeing anything, but I am sensing that there's something down here watching me and Jackie.
Mm.
It literally goes past people.
Do you feel like me and you ain't alone down here, Jack?
Pardon?
I do feel like me and you aren't alone down here, Jackie.
Oh, no. Come on up.
Come on, young man.
Come on, don't be
It's
afraid.
okay, we're not going to harm you. You can walk past us.
Really appreciate seeing you.
What was that?
What?
What?
What's up, Brady?
No.
What?
Oh, no. I literally just saw a face right in front of me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Brady's quite
Even in
sensitive.
the darkness.
or not?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What sort of face? Male, female,
Don't know.
young, old?
I'd say young male, probably.
16-year-old?
Oh, that was weird.
Brady's quite sensitive to things like that.
Hey guys, it's knocking down here as well.
I thought I heard
Whoa,
that.
whoa,
There's
easy.
knocking downstairs by Phil.
Whoa, it's just walked straight past.
Where's he
Brady's
gone?
getting
Down the
upstairs
stairs or up
here.
the stairs, Brady?
Coming out the alcove.
Hang on, there's something. Something just walked straight past. Something in front of me here. Yeah. Oh, I feel sick. Ugh. It's like a black mist, type, like a shadow.
Yep. Even though it's dark.
Yeah.
Come up the stairs.
Thank you for showing yourself there. I appreciate it. Oh, what was that? Whoa, and again. Whoa, hello. What the hell was that? Whoa.
Okay. Can you come up to me?
How you doing? You alright? Whoa. That.
Can I show yourself? Let me feel your energy.
Stopping by you now.
Might feel your energy.
So I've got this shadow here in front of me again. This light.
I don't know whether it's because the wall is cold, but I feel still
what
feel
that?
cold on the right side.
Like
so.
some frigging roll.
Phil's just heard a knock on the
Okay,
door.
Simon,
Frigging thing.
can you
Yeah.
come up the stairs?
Yeah, somebody's just tapped on the door where Phil is.
Oh.
I heard it as well, Phil. Yeah.
My phone's going to die. Running out of battery, so I'll have to charge up after.
Well, I'm glad you're in there and I'm up here.
What a
Phil
Saturday.
just said it's spider central in there.
Cool.
Does he come all the way up, Richard?
Oh.
To the top.
It never goes past the last alcove.
The hell was that?
Phil, was that you?
Whoa, what was that?
Was that a shake?
There was a bang.
Yeah, I heard the bang.
Phil,
That was a huge bang.
that was your
That was
door.
your door. That was definitely a door down there.
What was
That was
a
Phil's
big-
door.
It's all right, I'm on my own. I'm okay.
Are you sure you're all right?
Okay.
Have we had enough?
No,
No, not yet. I've not seen nothing.
I haven't seen anything.
I'm sensing it, but I'm not seeing it.
I'd like to see what Brady saw, and I'd like to see
Can
the
you come up the
face.
stairs and show yourself to me?
Can you show me again?
Come and show me what you look like.
Oh,
He stood up.
I think I'm seeing something stood in front of Jackie, and he's just stood on the stairs here, right in front of Jackie. There's something here.
Oh, yeah.
I can see him right in front of you, Jack.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh.
God, I saw his face again.
Can you do that for me?
This,
Can you come and show me?
I think there's more than one spirit
Whoa.
here.
I'd love to meet you.
Okay, mate, thank you.
Hello.
Can you come up
Hello,
and
mate.
see me?
Love to meet you.
Hi there.
Hello.
On the last alcove.
Come on, show me your face.
Wow.
I'm coming down with you, Braid.
Trying to figure out if that is a pareidolia or something, but no, it's not. It's definitely not. It was actually stood right here, Jackie.
Yeah.
Right here. Right on this corner here.
Yeah, I thought it was
Stood on that step and
Hang
stood.
on a minute. What?
Yeah.
Braid, are you in the next alcove to me?
Yeah. Here's my hand.
On your right hand side?
Here's my hand.
It was like a white
No, on your
figure.
right
Yeah, I
hand
thought I seen
side,
something.
outside
Did ya?
The room. Have you got anything standing there?
I'm right at the back.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I am right back. I'm
I
sitting
can
on-
feel the cold air.
I'm sitting on the thing.
I'm gonna have to stop recording soon. But with that, my
Not
feelings.
seeing a black figure, but me and Jackie seeing a white figure.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's gone now. It was just stood there right on that.
Right, I'm gonna have to stop because my phone's ready to go.
I can
Bye bye.
Can you tell us where we are, please? If it says Dr. J, it'll be fantastic. I've not played this for about 5 years.
Oh my
That's
God.
tough.
Where are we? You let us know, please.
Philip, that's my name. Did you hear that? I'm here, human. He just spoke to me. He just said my name. It's probably Iceman. Because, again, it could be audio pareidolia.
Yeah, it could be because you're listening out for it.
Some of this, I tell you now, it's been crazy. My mate come through it. He passed away about 5 years ago now.
Oh,
And it's just Phil, I'm going to come back. He was a paranormal investigator.
Yeah.
So I'll come back and I'll let you know. I'm going to come through one of these that they do work.
Oh.
And he went through one of the apps called Magics. He stopped it, stopped all the banks. And there's about 10 banks in it.
Yeah.
And he says, in his voice tone.
That's cool.
I said to his wife, I said, do you want to hear it? She says, yes, Phil. Well, she was into it anyway.
Yeah.
And played it to her. And yeah, that's our Steve.
Cool.
So again, he come back. And he's been messing around, he poached him, but he blows smoke in the face because you can be a smoker.
All right.
Thank you for coming through.
But it's good that he actually came through to prove that there's...
That was what he did say, he went through a darkness. He went through a darkness to come back into the light. So basically, repented whatever, and whatever he'd done in life.
Yeah.
Then he says he's free into the light. So I don't know what he'd done in the past. I'll say he's a bit of a white boy when he was younger. But yeah, he's free now. He's free of his ailments and his condition.
Why did he die of something?
He has cancer.
Oh,
Skin cancer.
it's not good. Not good.
No. His mum's saying as well.
Of course you can.
Hi, this is JG's Cats and Things, or Jackie. We are with Minnie. And what's your name of your...
MAD Paranormal UK.
Okay, cool. We know who that is. Melissa Paranormal Jones.
What?
Okay. Melissa Jones Paranormal. Pen in the bum. And then we've got Alec.
Hi guys.
Don't you do any more?
No.
No. God, terrified.
Go on then,
And
my exploring.
pen in the bum. And you?
Good evening, my name's Phil.
Phil. Phil.
From the famous Charlotte Ghost Walks and Events.
Ooh.
One of my best friends.
The spare body.
Oh, you're a spare body, are you?
Spare part.
No, we've lost Brady, so we'll have to go and find
the
her.
holding cell. I've locked it. Everybody, that name.
Oh yeah, they do play.
Yeah, well, holding cell. Are you going in that one?
Yeah, I'm going to go in there in a minute.
With the witch.
I'm doing some vid.
Sorry, don't mean to be disrespectful. I was just saying the witch. Well,
Yeah. Is there a witch, supposed to be a witch or something in there?
yeah, the W's. And I know the odd, it's a witch. If you can just...
Didn't he say it was over here somewhere?
No, there's a couple. There's one there. There's one...
Yeah, I see the W there.
Yeah. It's like 2 V's, which is virgin like that. So it's like that.
Yeah, there was one round here somewhere.
2 virgins. I always get knocked in there as well. Okay. That's awesome. That stone. Look at that. Have you seen this stone, Jackie?
I'll have a look in a minute.
Joseph Moss.
And then we've got William Buxton's confession.
Lovely drawing.
Seems my phone's going a bit screw with. Richard's gone now. He's left us the bar. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. How awesome is this? And now... Right, I'm also here with this person who's been trying to do a solo, and this is... I'm trying to introduce you, you lemon.
Hello, Brady. How you doing, guys? You may have seen me on the channel a few times.
Woohoo! And it's gone dark all of a sudden.
Yep.
Headstone. Thy will be done. Is this Joseph Moss? That's pretty cool.
God, you must have waited too long getting that down them stairs.
Oh yes.
Or through the door, actually, but I'd have gone in the back way.
Right. I was.
Yeah. I'm just going to put my camera away.
Oh, no, there.
Yeah.
Look at that writing. Right, I'm going to start recording, but I've obviously said a few things on here.
1 second. Let's put a...
Yeah. I've heard something in that corner. Oh, is that a torture thingamajiggy? Or is it a table?
Cat balls.
Oh, yeah, I've left my cat balls in the other room. Okay. Right, I'm going to stop this anyway. I don't know where the bleeding stop button is. No, Jackie can't see.
Should we try putting microphone in? It's up to you.
I just want to see if they'll do these cat balls for us, and then
Okay.
we can do that.
Right. Okay, who's in here?
Who was touching my arm before?
I'd like to introduce ourselves. I'm Melissa.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Matt.
You know me, I'm Phil.
If you're here, can you possibly touch the balls in the far corner for me? make a flash.
They're on something really level, so there's no way it can be manipulated, and the floor is solid stone.
If you can touch that ball for me, it'll just make pretty colours. It won't harm you in any way. If there's anybody here, can you make yourself known?
You speak again?
No, I had a little whisper before though.
You say what?
Yeah.
You say that?
I heard it.
Okay, okay.
Was that you talking? Could you do it again for us?
Someone say what?
You heard it again?
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So somebody's followed us from up there. Into it again.
If there's anybody in here, could you possibly go into the corner of the room and tuck that ball on the floor for us and make it light up?
Just push him off.
Did you hear that?
The K2's just gone up.
Someone said no.
Why not?
Please. Please, if you could do
Bet
that
you can't
for us.
do it. I really bet you can't do it.
Really
Show me.
appreciate
Is
it.
it female?
Come on.
Can't tell it's a female.
I can't tell if it's a female or male.
We'd just like to know that we're speaking to you, that's all.
Yeah. Green orange. Come on, your name, mate. I've been back here for about 5 years. I used to sleep in here.
Cool.
You didn't get much sleep though.
I bet you didn't.
Come on, please, could you possibly show yourself so let us know that you're in here with us? Maybe knock or use your voice.
Or you can just dance around and
Pull your hair.
have a laugh. Could do with having a laugh actually. It'd be fun. I like having fun.
Is Richard still in this place? What do you say?
Did you hear 2 knocks then? Like, doof. Did anybody else hear it?
No.
It was just very, like... Could you possibly copy me?
Whoa. Just went off.
What went off?
Camera?
Oh, turned his camera off. That's very nice of you.
We'll drain your batteries, take 9 in.
Yeah, battery's gone.
Yeah, we'll drain.
So,
Yeah, battery's gone.
no way.
Oh,
That was full.
So you've drained his battery.
You
Cool.
drained my battery, have you? Congratulations.
Mr. Simpson, sir. Is that you?
Cool name, Simpson, actually.
yeah.
Simpson here.
Yeah, he's Simpson, eh?
Yeah. Orange. Remember this table, sir? It's not the same table, but we used to do a trick on here, didn't we?
With a table tipping.
No better than that.
Go on then.
Basically, I said to him, I says, right, I'll put a piece of gold coin in the middle.
Uh-huh.
If you can hold that gold coin, push the table past 45 degrees, and keep the pound coin in the middle, you can keep that pound coin.
Wow.
He did it.
And you gave him the pound coin?
We had scientists from all around the world.
Yeah.
And he went to some guys from university, they went to So I thought, right, let's up it. Let's put 5 pound coins on there. There's no way going to do that. No way to fly. He must have placed it under there.
Yeah.
The table went over. Past 45 degrees. All the 5 pound coins stood in the middle. Until I said, now, release. Put me on there. They'll release him to me on.
Wow.
Cool.
Is that correct, sir? All the games we used to play.
So we do have to refer to Mr. Simpson as Sir, because he was the main guy in this place.
Now Richard Phillips is.
Well, I know Richard owns it, but he tried to tell.
So in other words, he's telling you, no, he is.
He is.
He is.
He is.
But Richard is.
That correct, sir.
Why can't you just like share
You're the main
it?
character. You're the main boss here.
Very interesting.
Have we still got the main spirits in there, sir?
This one again.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? In next door. Is he still there? I like it if he's next door. Yeah. Straight up.
There you go.
Thank you.
So what's that you're using?
It's just a cheap K2.
Alright.
Wish. Original K2 is about, what, 18 odd quid. This from Wish, 11 quid. Still the same thing.
Is it?
What's that, AMF?
Just have a look at that.
So it's, right.
Disrespectful.
Oh,
No.
why are we being disrespectful? We're being really
We're
respectful.
being really polite, actually.
We're not being nasty or aggressive.
You know, I used to give you full respect, sir. Even though we had a massive love-hate relationship, what he used to play, he played hard, trust me. What you smell like?
I can smell bad eggs, yeah.
Bad eggs.
Yeah.
I just got ripped.
Right, where have you all come over here? Come around me. Where have you all?
You can speak into this device and hold it in my hand. And tell us anything you want us to know.
In the condemned.
We're busy. Do you mind?
I'm sorry. Oh, look at this. I'm going to leave you to it.
I have to need to take a picture of you before.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah.
We'll have
Because
to...
I'm too old, you see.
Oh, too.